Hello everybody, welcome back to another unboxing video. Today's video we have Justice League Unlimited stuff. Wizkids was kind enough to send me a brick, a Dyson token pack, and the Justice League Unlimited pre-painted collectible miniature 6-figure starter set. So we're going to open in this video the brick and we'll see what we get. Alright, yeah, so normally I would have my brother and my nephew help me open the booster brick with everything going on, keeping things nice and safe. We're going to go ahead and just do this one ourselves with the everything going on in the world. So hopefully you guys are being safe and this gives you something to watch while you're stuck at home with your kids or whatever the case may be. So first booster, I'm sorry the lighting's kind of bad, but it is what it is. So first booster we have, we got a team up card. So we're posting these here, putting those there, and we'll go through the dials and stuff as we can. So we got the Superman team up card, which if you haven't seen yet, we previewed on our blog site, so go ahead and check that out. For this pack, we got the rare Supergirl, Dr. Emil Hamilton, the uncommon Supergirl, the common Superman, and Jonah Hex. So if I haven't looked at too many of these figures, I've looked at a few from the Scott Porter video and Mary with Clicks. Shout out to Jason and Amber and their crew, and we're going to take a closer look at what some of these figures do. So we'll start off with the common Superman. Actually, I'll probably do another video where we go more in depth, but we'll just highlight some of the more uncommon figures. So we'll do Supergirl, who's a rare. She's got the Justice League Unlimited share trait, which allows her to, at the beginning of your turn, roll a d6, and on a 6, remove an action token from another friendly character. The Justice League keyword that's 100 points or less. And then she has another trait that says when she has no action tokens and makes an attack, if she hit after resolutions, remove an action token from her, or if she missed all targets of the resolutions, give her an action token. So it could be a double-edged sword there with Supergirl, the rare. Which one is she? Here we go. This is the Kara costume. So she's got a pretty beefy dial, looks like. She's got 75 points, 6 clicks of life, charge to running shot to sidestep, Superman team ability, JLU team ability, 6 range, 1 target, good stats, indomitable. Pretty fun figure there. We have, let's see, got the other Supergirl. She's got the Justice League Unlimited trait, Kryptonian speed, which is flurry and hypersonic speed. She's 100 points. So we got the two here. I don't know how well you can see those. So, no, not too good, but yeah. Again, sorry about the lighting this time around. We like I said, I'm running this one solo. My brother had the lighting last time. So, let's move on to our next booster. We'll go more in depth on these figures. I know AJ's already writing a set review for this set. And if you guys want and you're interested, I can do a set breakdown of what I pulled for each of my booster packs. So. Put that stuff to the side. We have another team up card. Just throwing that on the couch, making a mess. Got the Lex Luthor team up card. We did not preview the Superman card, did we? We did. We got Lex Luthor also. How funny. First 2 boosters. First 2 cards. So we like I said, we previewed these figures or these team up cards on my blog, the 2 Clicks from KO blog. If you guys are interested, you can go check that out. This pack we got Looks like Green Lantern. This is John Stewart, of course. Common Shazam. We've got Huntress. Lex Luthor, of course, since we got his team up card. And we got Amazo. I really like Amazo. I think he's pretty cool. Amazo has the ability to, at the beginning of your turn, choose a character within 4 squares and line of fire and up to 2 standard powers that character can use. If he's 100 or 125 points, he can choose 3 powers instead. He can use those powers and has the printed range values of the chosen character until he chooses again. And if he takes a maximum of 1 damage, when attacked by a character that can use a power other than willpower that Amazo can use, and he can't be healed, equipped, or chosen for Mastermind. So, if you haven't seen Amazo, here's his card. So pretty good dial. Having those powers to choose from is very nice. I know a lot of these were previewed. I'll show you guys the rare Green Lantern. I haven't seen him yet. He's got the Justice Lord's trait. When he damages opposing characters with an attack after resolutions, deal that character 1 unavoidable damage. If that character is KO'd, immediately heal it 1 click. And then he's got the most powerful weapon in the known universe. When Green Lantern hits after resolutions, give each hit character that is equipped an action token. And he's got energy shield deflection and vulnerability as a special power. So there's the text. Hopefully that zooms in. There you go. And then there's the back of the dial, or back of the card. And then while you look at that, we've got Lex Luthor, who I have not seen yet. He's got the Injustice League trait that lets you token down 100-point character or less if you roll a 6 at the beginning of your turn. And he has Psychic Blast, Precision Strike, Ranged Combat Expert, or Improved Targeting, Hindering, and you can use the chosen power. So it's a free action. You choose one of those. And then otherwise he's just, pretty bland dial. Really similar to the team up card, but not as powerful, of course. I think the team up card has like Pulse Wave and things like that. So cool so far. A couple rares, nothing super spectacular, but got a long ways to go. So let's check it out. What are you guys? Ooh, I see a super rare already. What are you guys looking forward to from this set? Let me know. I got 2 computers going here. I wanted the Amazo. Now I've got 2. I've got Wonder Woman, Amanda Waller, Shining Knight, and Warhawk. Warhawk being the super rare. So these guys are always kind of a pain to pull out when they're too big like that. So we already saw Amazo. We'll take a look at Shining Knight and Warhawk, especially Warhawk. So let's see if I can get a good. Let's see if I can get a good little Warhawk. See if he lays down. Here we go. Warhawk says, boom tube travel once per game, phasing teleport. When Warhawk uses it, his speed value is 12, and other resolutions. After resolutions, remove an action token from him. The skies are my home. You're just a trespasser. Attack +1, but only if targeting a character with flight. Defense +1, but only when targeted by a character without flight. Hawkman, Sortie, Dive. Charge. Adjacent friendly characters with the flight can use charge. Whoa. So he gives charge to flyers. Energy shield deflection, invulnerability, and willpower. 75 or 50 points. He's got the special to give people charge on both point values. So there's the text and the back of the card. And then I want to take a look at Shining Knight because I haven't seen him yet. He's got the Justice League Unlimited shared trait, charge and flight. And then he has, I would gladly offer my life to protect those that can't protect themselves. Defend toughness, and when an adjacent friendly character is missed by an opponent's attack, after resolutions, heal him 1 click. So 50 points. 50 points, charge blades guy. Nothing too special, it seems like. Thought he would be a little better. Oh, there we go. A lot of you guys have seen the Wonder Woman already. I know a lot of good feedback about Wonder Woman. Very popular character. Of course, we have a movie coming out with Wonder Woman in it coming soon. Okay, here we go. Oh, we got the Batman team up card. We've got Static, Emil Hamilton again. We've got Superman, but it looks like the Justice Lord's version. Star Lab Scientist, which was already previewed on a few different Facebook pages. And we've got Common Batman. So while I pull these out, I'll let you take a look at the Batman team up card. I haven't seen that one yet. And then I saw Static. Static looks fun. These Justice Lords look like a lot of fun. Batman, this is, if I'm correct, this is the Batman where Wonder Woman gets turned into a pig and he has to sing to save her. That'd be fun. So let's take a look at what the Batman does. So he has team up with Green Arrow. Let's see. If Green Arrow is on the map, Batman can use prob, but only when targeted by a range attack. And he's got the Justice League Unlimited trait. And he's got a special opposing characters within 6 squares and line of fire. Using impervious, shape change, or super senses decrease their roll for powers by -1. Nice. Then the regular Batman has a Justice League Unlimited trait and pretty much exactly the same special power. I don't know. So the difference is you get prob if you're playing with Green Lantern, I guess. So that's cool though. That's always nice. Static. This is, I believe, from the Batman Beyond TV show. Could be wrong. He's got the Boom Tube travel trait that we saw on Warhawk. 10,000 volts of flying junkyard, energy shield deflection, and force blast. If Static is within 3 squares of a debris marker, modify Static's combat values +1. So if you shoot something, gets +1 values. Chain Lightning, when Static makes an attack with more than one target, modify damage +1 for each target within 3 squares of him. And after resolutions, give a hit character an action token. So he can stack damage pretty quickly at 100 points. So that's not bad. Take a look there. Again, sorry about the lighting. Tomorrow I'll do another video going over some of the figures we pulled from this set, ones that I don't think people have seen yet, and hopefully we'll get some good lighting and stuff for that. Alright, here we go. We got Dr. Fate common. Ooh, we got Ultimate Humanite super rare. Shout out to Meredith Clicks who pulled them. If you're interested in seeing the dial, you can go ahead and go over to their Facebook page, and they were first with it, so I'll give them that. But I'm very excited to pull this piece. He can be played at 25 points, and he has telekinesis, mind control, sidestep, and when he uses mind control, he gets 8 range and basically ignores everything for line of fire. If you play him at 50 points, he's got a stop click with toughness. He's got the Injustice League trait that lets you token down a character of 100 points or less if you roll a 6. And if he's 25 points, he's KO'd after 2 clicks. But pretty good figure. I like him a lot. Other figures we pulled in this pack are the Cheetah, Lex Luthor. This is the common Lex Luthor. Looks like he can be replaced with Flash on click 3 if you pay an extra 10 points when he would be KO'd. when Lex, he has leadership, and when he uses leadership, he can use perplex and fails. He can use Perplex's turn, but only to target a friendly character. That's not bad. 30 points. And then this Dr. Fate has the ability to, let's see here. So he's got the Justice League Unlimited trait that lets you remove tokens. During Force Construction, you may only add him for 10 points if you have a Dr. Fate starting at 65 points on your starting force. For all characters with this trait, if you have 2 to 4 characters named Dr. Fate on your force, action total +1. If you have 5 plus characters, action total +2. So you can flood the map with a bunch of Dr. Fates. Dr. Fate is one of my favorite Justice League Unlimited characters. He's very he's a very powerful figure or character in Justice League Unlimited. Has a lot to do with saving Amazo when Amazo attacks, saving Lex, taking Amazo kind of under his wing, and so to speak, teaching him the ways of humanity. So fun figure. I really like the TV show. I've watched all of the seasons. It's a real good time. Oh yeah, my boy, the Martian Manhunter. We got another Dr. Fate too. Perfect. So Martian Man. See, I didn't even see the card. We've got Amazo, Black Canary, and Wonder Woman figures we've already seen. So we pull out Martian Manhunter. Looks like he's kind of like flying. Put him here. Pretty cool sculpt. He's got the Justice Lord's trait. When he damages an opposing character with an attack. Okay, same as his shared trait. He's got Alien Snake Dragon, which gives him Flurry, Stealth, Giant Reach 2, Phasing Teleport as free, but he can't move more than 4 squares. And he's got Regeneration and Super Senses as a special on defense. So, yeah. Pretty much everything on this guy's later in his dial, so unfortunately none of those goodies top dial. But I'm very happy to pull him because I like the Martian Manhunter. John Jones is my boy. I'm not talking about the UFC fighter. That guy is weird. Great fighter, talented fighter, kind of out there personality. Used to be a fan, not so much anymore. But, all right, let's see next pack. All right. Ooh, we got question. Let's see question. Green Arrow of some sort. Speedy. So that's our rare. We've got. Looks like a Cadmus lab scientist who has Empower, and you can give Power Action, choose an adjacent for the character. That character can use Battle Fury until your next turn. So for people looking for ways to give characters Battle Fury, this guy can do it for 15 points. So that's pretty good. We've got the question, another Jonah Hex. Take a look at him later. The question is a character that I think is going to be pretty sought after, at least one or two of, because if you're unfamiliar with competitive HeroClix, die manipulation is a thing, where you can replace dice after characters roll them. And Question has the ability to do that. He's got the Justice League Unlimited trait. You can Power Action, roll a d6 and put it on the card. Whenever a character within 6 squares and line of fire makes an attack roll, you may remove the d6 from this card and replace a die with in the roll with it. And then at the end of your turn, you can use Smoke Cloud, but only to generate 1 marker. So this figure was seen, I believe, in the Scott Porter unboxing originally. I think a very good piece for 40 points. We also got Speedy, who's a figure I'll take a look at. He's got the Justice League Unlimited shared trait, Quantum Arrow, which is a power action. Once per game, choose a square within range and line of fire. Then Speedy can use Pulse Wave at no cost as if he occupied that square. Otherwise, he's got Leap, Climb, and Range Shot as a special. Again, I think there's a lot of good little secondary attackers with a little bit added support, like with the Justice League Unlimited trait in this set. That Pulse Wave once per game is going to come in pretty clutch in a lot of matches, especially in sealed, trying to get past like these Amazos and things like that. Be a pretty clutch figure to have. All right. Ooh, we got another Martian Manhunter. Very, and we got Flash. These are my two favorite leaguers. Flash, Martian Manhunter. We got the Martian Manhunter team up card also, so that's exciting. I will put this here while I read the team up card. So we've got team up Green Lantern. Let's see. If the list of friendly characters on the map, Martian Manhunter can use Energy Shield, Deflection, and gains Passenger 2. He's got the Justice League Unlimited trait, Shape Shifting, and Intangibility, which is Shape Change. Super Sense is when you use a Shape Change and it succeeds, you may change the target of that attack to a character other than the attacker that is adjacent to Martian Manhunter, even if otherwise an illegal target. So you can shape change into opposing characters. He's got a Mind Control, Phasing, Teleport. When Martian Manhunter uses Phasing, Teleport, and moves 4 squares or less, after resolutions, he may make a close attack. Okay, so that's the team up version. The regular version has the Justice League Unlimited trait, has the shape change and intangibility thing. He's got I'm Not From Around Here. So all the same things except he doesn't get the Energy Shield, Deflection, and the Passenger 2. So, and that's a rare. So a rare and a rare team up card. So be on the lookout for that. We got Sinestro, we've got Flash, Copperhead, Cadmus, Lab Scientist. Big fan of the Flash. This is the Great Brain Robbery. This is the one that can swap back and forth with Lex Luthor. He's got Justice League at the beginning of your turn, roll d6. In Justice League. So this is Lex Luthor as the Flash for 30 points. Man, what a great piece for 30 points. Hypersonic speed, super senses, outwit, can token down opposing teams. Man, super good. And then Justice League team ability, so you can actually get your attack up a little bit higher. Or wait, no, this is different. I think if you roll 10, you take an action token up, something like that. And just the Sinestro's got Injustice League trait. He's got Fear Renewed, which is perplex but only to target opposing characters. Kind of a blind running shot, pulse waving dial. But in sealed games, you cannot get enough pulse wave. And I know a lot of people will be looking forward to playing a lot of sealed with this new set. Okay, so at this point, I dropped the booster, and it actually cut the sound out on the original recording. So I'm just going to go ahead and drop in this audio. Sorry. So in this booster, we have Wonder Woman Rare, Experienced Batman, Rookie Batman, Samurai Chase, which I'm very happy to pull. Can't get enough chases, right? And then the Green Lantern common. And so I'm gonna look at this guy. What a dummy. Doesn't even realize his sound cut out. So popping the figures out here and doing it very slowly. I think the first figure we're gonna look at is Samurai on this one. Yeah, so we're looking at Samurai. Reading his traits, he's got the Trouble Alert trait, which is coming. Samurai, sideline active, free if this friendly characters have free if this character critical miss this turn or made the third attack this turn and miss all opposing characters. Place a character from your sideline that can use a Trouble Alert trait adjacent on its blue starting line. At the beginning of your turn, if Samurai started the game due to the Trouble Alert trait, roll d6 on a 4 through 6, deal him 1 unavoidable damage. He's got things not covered by Samurai tradition. My occasional weakness, characters that weren't on the starting force modify attack +2 when attacking. Only Samurai. Characters that weren't on the starting force modify defense +2 when Samurai attacks them. And then, I can't read that. Kaze no Yu ni Hayakui. He's got Force Blast, Phasing Teleport, and Telekinesis. When he uses Force Blast or Telekinesis after resolution, choose a character that was placed by that power and roll a d6. On a 4 through 6, you may give that character an action token, or you may remove an action token from that character. Knockback places characters, it says. So you get to choose the path. You can possibly knock back your own characters, which is cool. So pretty neat figure there. And the next figure we'll look at is the Uncommon Batman, who's got the Justice Lord shared trait. And when Batman damages an opposing character with an attack after resolutions, deal that character 1 unavoidable damage, and if it's not KO'd, heal it 1 click. They'd be so proud of you. Adjacent opposing characters can use mind control, but only to target Batman. He's got running, shot, and sidestep on his special on movement for 65 points. That's not a bad figure. I think, I don't know, having outwit Batman team ability, it's alright. The other figure we have here is the Wonder Woman rare. She's got the Boom Tube Travel trait that lets her move with Phasing Teleport and a speed value of 12, and then after resolutions, remove an action token from her. She's got a Love Loss. If a friendly character named Batman was KO'd by an opponent's attack this game, Wonder Woman can use Battle Fury and modifies attack +1. When Wonder Woman KOs an opposing character, or KOs a character, after resolutions, heal her 1 click or remove an action token from her. And just a solid 120 points beat stick dial. I like the Boom to Travel trait. I think that's going to be a pretty good piece, or pretty good trait that we'll see used, especially in like sealed type games. But and the last booster we have Star Labs Technician Vixen. Looks like Vixen. Static. I keep wanting to say experience uncommon. Green Arrow rare and the common Joker. That's the only Joker I think I pulled in the brick. Was looking at his dial. It's pretty cool. We'll look at that one in a minute. I think the first one we look at whenever this fool in this video is done pulling these pieces out of this booster is the Green Arrow. We got plenty of Star Labs scientists already, so we're not gonna look at those. Look, I look at the computer, still didn't even notice the sound wasn't recording. What a dummy. Alright, so we'll look at Green Arrow. There's the figure. He's got the Justice League Unlimited shared trait. He's got Say Ah Dirtbag, which is modify attack +1 for each friendly character that Green Arrow shared a keyword with that has been KO'd this game. And then he also modifies damage +3, but only if Green Arrow is the only character on your force. So like that'd be pretty good with the Dr. Fates, the 10-point ones. If they get knocked out, you get plus to your attacks. Someone needs to be here to speak for the little guy, steal energy, but with close or range attacks. And then he's got, and Justice League goes on with or without you, toughness, willpower, but only if your friendly character that Green Arrow shared a keyword with has been KO'd this game. It's got improved movement, elevated and hindering. Good stats. You'll see when I show you the card. But on JLA team ability, he's only 60 points. Green Arrow historically has been a good low point range attacker in a lot of different sets. He'll usually have like a 12 attack. He'll have like trick arrows or things of the sort. Here, you can see the card here. And I think he's just, this is a pretty good piece. I think this piece will see play. It'll Bronze Age and ID cards. That'd be one way to play him, or you could play main force. A lot of casual games, theme teams, monthly OPs. See there, I'm talking about the Dr. Fates, because if they every 10-point Dr. Fate they knock out, you'll get a +1 attack. So he's already at a 12. So you're looking at like a 15 attack eventually, which is pretty crazy. And then we have the Joker. Looking at the Joker here. This is the last piece we look at for this video. He's got time bombs on the strip. It's a 20-point trait. During your force construction, you may add 2 JL number 10 Jokers on your starting force on the click number 1 that appears after the KO. They have a 0-point value for all effects, including scoring, but you don't have to reveal only the Joker's point value until it's required. The Joker's point value. Leap, climb, plasticity, sidestep. It seems to be everywhere. He's got boom, which is stop. This click is first revealed when deal 1 penetrating damage to all adjacent characters, then KO the Joker. And then he's got oops, I did it again, which is shape change. When the Joker uses it and succeeds after resolutions, you may generate within range and line of fire. Joker number 10, the Joker on click number 1 that appears after the KO. They have 0-point value for all effects. So every time you hit shape change, you can make Jokers. When the little Jokers, when they blow up, they have the stop click. So you want to be making as many of these little Jokers, these 10-point Jokers, or these 0-point Jokers as you can, and have those ones get knocked out, and they'll just be doing penetrating damage all around. You can see the dial. And then, plasticity, sidestep, and stealth, that's not bad, especially for poisoning. It's got super senses, shape change, so hard to hit. It's got the Batman enemy team ability, which is not the best one, but for a common, that's pretty good. I like this figure. So now I'm just recapping the pulls in the set. So we have Samurai, Chase, Warhawk, Super Rare, Ultra Humanite, and Martian Manhunter, the Justice Lords version. We also pulled like 5 Justice League team-up cards. We have Martian Manhunter, Batman, Lex Luthor, Superman. So 4 Justice League team-up cards. Now we're just looking at the Justice League starter set. I think what we'll do is we'll do a review of the stuff we pulled, and then we'll open the Justice League starter set. So thanks for watching, guys. And until next time, remember, the real fun begins when you're 2 clicks from KO.